Huh? Huh? Oh. Huh? You do not belong here.
So, there's no sneaking up on you, I see. Then again, I'm not a trained field agent like you. So there was no explosion, no ship has sunk. Nothing for the newspapers to write about. Do I have you to thank for that?
Don't worry. The papers will write about you.
Don't do anything stupid. So, you are the notorious agent Alekhine. You're brave coming here alone. You probably think you're saving millions of lives, don't you? From what, I wonder? Do you even know? I served Germany for a long time, but was never a Nazi.
Let me guess. You were merely a victim while in Berlin, experimenting and torturing people, am I right?
That was you. So it turns out we know each other a lot longer than I thought. You know, I had nothing against the Jews, all that nonsense about superior races and Aryan pride. There were a lot of bloodthirsty people out there, but I had no taste for it. I loved not the Führer, nor the Thousand-Year Reich, not even Germany itself. I loved the kind of peace that would come only after war. We had a vision for the future. We would win, Europe would be burned down, but then rebuilt again. More glorious than before. Sometimes we need war to drive the world forward. Yes, millions would die, and recovery would take decades, but it would be worth it. Can you understand this? Fool! When Germany fell to the Allied forces, I felt an indescribable hopelessness, like when sacred Rome was ransacked by the barbarians. With Germany, the future greatness of the New World died before my eyes. But then, opportunity came with surrender. I surrendered to the Allies, not because I wanted to survive, but because I wanted the future to survive in here. I had a chance to be at the heart of a new and great force in the world. The Americans saw me as a valuable tool and took me deep into their power structure. The vision of the future took root once again. It lives on.
No. Your vision may have survived Germany, but it dies with you today.
I beg to differ.
Huh? Wait! That's restricted! Huh?
For years, a think tank of scientists and Nobel laureates had published an image of a clock to symbolize how close we were to global catastrophe. How close the time was to midnight symbolized how close we were to nuclear war. In 1963, before Kennedy's assassination, before everything we just went through, the clock was at 11:48. If the clock shifted with every event, we actually would have been seconds away from midnight before the world was safe again. Many will never know how close we actually came. After Fitchner's death, there was enough evidence, along with what Rambaldi's team had uncovered, to dismantle the conspirators' network. Any small-time recruits that got away completely went dark. There was a range of processes, however, that were not mentioned by anyone. There were hearings held behind closed doors involving the assassination. The official version presented Lee Harvey Oswald as the ideological lone gunman. No evidence of conspiracy has been identified. After Kennedy, Lyndon Johnson took office, who took a course of action to reduce international tension. I don't know for how long this peace will last. I want to believe that history is more than retelling of past events. History must be a teacher. Looking back, I can see that catastrophe was not thwarted simply because we were in the right place at the right time, or simply because we were clever enough, but because through the darkest and most trying times, there were those who remained loyal and true, giving all of us hope in the midst of evil, and for the future ahead of us.